Hello, my name is Cesar and welcome to my channel. And today I want to talk about sports and one of the biggest deals of this transfer window has just happened. Raheem Sterling is officially a Manchester City player as Manchester City have paid Liverpool £49 million. £49 million for a 20-year-old. He's over 21 yet. And I'm like, phew. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Um, okay, let's talk about the Sterling deal. So, the deal has been completed. Brian Sterling has just completed a medical at Manchester, and he has been officially presented as a Manchester City player. As Liverpool and Manchester City have made an agreement that will be £44 million actually, but with 45 million in add-ons. However, QPR will also get part of that money, maybe at least me around £9 million. Cause I don't know, he never paid for QPR, but I mean he's going to QPR going to get the money anyway, so it's also good news for them. Now I want to talk more about the pros or cons to this. First, I want to talk about Sterling himself. Me personally, he is not £49 million. He's not that well a player. I mean, he's more expensive than Aguero, and Aguero cost City 38 million. And look how much he has done. I mean, his goal scoring record is absolutely fantastic, and yet there's this 20-year-old kid who scored 7 goals and made 7 assists last season. I mean, he has never made double digits in terms of goals in the league, and yet he's 49 million. I mean, that's just ludicrous. And this will mean there's going to be more pressure from Sterling, not just with the money that Manchester City paid for him, but also in the manner of how he left Liverpool Football Club. Because, you know, from August to January, Sterling wasn't good form, although he played so much of games that Liverpool managed to give him a rest. And I think that was near for him because, I mean, he played so much both for Liverpool and for England as well. But then he rejects a 100,000k contract, and he was on 35. So I think that is too generous. And yet, I don't know. I don't think he may be that kid. I don't know. Maybe his agent was taking so much advantage for him that he goes to do an interview with BBC, which is against the club, and with the way the man that he go on, not it really affected. I mean, his game. I mean, there were some games that Sterling played well, but I mean, there's some games that he missed like so many sitters. I mean, it's totally ludicrous. But this is for me. This is going to be a problem for him because he has so much lit to. Because this makes him the most expensive British player ever. That was for me. And the count for 35 million. So Liverpool fans, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, he's still young. I think he could do better. I mean, because you have people like Silva, you have people like Aguero, you have people like Yaya Toure with him. I think he's going to learn from them. It depends on his attitude, because I think his attitude from last season did not help him a lot. And this is going to be a problem for a team like Liverpool, because ever since 2009, Liverpool have lost so many of their star players, from Alonso to Carragher to Gerrard to Suarez to Torres and now Sterling. And I have this. There is a fear that Coutinho could be next, because last season Coutinho was actually Liverpool's best player. Not to lie, maybe his numbers did not really are that great, but in terms of the influence in his game, I mean, it really improved a lot. I mean, he's shooting more, he's taking on more challenges, and he's managed to gain influence in his game, which is very good. But there's a fear that Coutinho could be next, because I mean, why Coutinho will actually play so well next season? that a team like Barcelona or a team like Real Madrid, or a team like Bayern Munich will actually go and make a bid for him. I mean, it's going to be difficult. That makes me have this view that Liverpool have become a certain club. I do agree. That is the thing now. Liverpool's becoming a certain club. That even Phil Thomason has been saying this. That ever, I mean, we just lost Suarez, we lost Carragher, we lost Gerrard, and now we're losing Sterling. I mean, it's not a good thing for Liverpool if they want to move forward. I mean, yes, they as of now they may not have the money to compete with likes of City, Chelsea, and United, and this is not going to be help either. But for the 49 million, it depends on who Liverpool will get. 'Cause, I mean, Liverpool could use the money to maybe just get a new striker. 'Cause I think a striker is Liverpool's top priority this transfer window. Possibly someone like Chris Benteke with his release cost of 32.5 mil. And I don't know. I do think Benteke is a good striker, but 32.5 mil, that, I mean, even me, that's too much. I mean, what the heck? I mean, stands for 9 mil. I mean, anyone else with a stop player would say, oh, stands for 9 mil. What about my player? I mean, he's better than Sterling. So definitely, this Sterling is going to inflate prices between players who want out or who are available in the transfer market. And last but not least, would Sterling be a success in City? It depends. Also, it really depends on whether if how City would use him, because I mean he's a fast player. He likes to take on defenders, especially fullbacks, and he could just make something out of nothing. I mean that's one thing about Sterling, but I think his problem is that I mean he still needs to improve a lot of his finishing. I mean he just scored 7 goals last season. I mean there are some games that I mean he could have scored more. And also, I mean, now he's in the City, his attitude must change if he wants to be a top player. Because you cannot, with the way he treated Liverpool, him as agent, he cannot do that in City if he wants to be a success. I mean, you're on 200,000 pounds a week now. I mean, you need to have the right attitude now, because I mean you're going to be playing against you're a top team now. You're going to be in the Champions League, and but you need to have a right attitude. So that's for me. That's just my view on the situation for Raheem Sterling. Now he's officially a Manchester City player. But what do you guys think? Do you think Sterling will be a success? Do you think he's going to be the continuation of English flops in Manchester City? Or do you think this move would help City as well? Because I mean, he can play both wings and also he can play behind the striker. So I think he's that alternative for Manchester City to play with the 4-2-3-1 formation. But leave your comments below. My name is Cesar the Kim, and thank you for watching.